step, all you're gonna do is this. You're gonna go open, stop, open, you stop, open, and stop, open, stop, open, stop, open, stop. So it's pretty simple basic step. Going to go to the left, right, then go to the right. And ready, 3 times. 2, 3, now. Tap. Step, 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 tap, step, 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 tap, step, 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 tap, step, 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 tap, and step, 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 and tap, and step, 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 and tap, and step, 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 and tap, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. 7, keep going, and 1, 2, 3, and step, step, together, 7. That's enough. Come on.
You know I'm picky with my music. It sounds weird, but it's okay. Wow. And tap. Now eventually, ladies, you're going to do your hips a lot. But right now, just step. Good. And tap. Step together, step and tap. And no, this is not the electric slide. I know you're thinking it, but it's simple like that.
Alright, good job. That was good.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Alright, we're gonna go really quick and
Yeah.
mechanics so that way you understand how this works, okay? So now, step number 1 is what you just did, alright? So basically we step to the side, then you put the feet together, step to the side, and make sure you tap, right? So you go to the side, together, go to the
Step
side,
and
and you
tap.
tap.
It's
So
the
you're
whole
gonna
thing.
hit 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Now, one of the easiest things to practice hips in the way you step is dancing merengue. I don't know if you ever hear about merengue?
Has anyone ever heard of merengue?
Yeah.
Oh, they have. Okay.
Okay, so merengue is from Dominican Republic, the same country where bachata is, right? So the way you dance it is like you roll, just the way you practice
In
in
the other
salsa,
salsa.
right? So you roll your feet. The easy part of merengue is two-step dance, or you go
This is it.
1, 2,
2.
1 and 2, and 1 and 2. But the way you roll and you bend your knees allow you to move the hips when you do it, right? It's not too wrong to do this, especially for the guys. I know in this country it's like weird guys moving hips. But it's not too wrong. I move the hips all the time. You know, one
Like
side.
He's over.
And but the idea is to push the hips side to side. And when we dance merengue, that's what we do, side to side. So when we dance bachata, we do exactly the same thing. Just going
Stepping.
side to side. And you see my hips keep moving. Right? But now this is the more important part, right? Watch. If I move myself to my left, my hips gonna move to the right. Like I'm gonna do this
You see my
and
hip?
step.
Waiting
You see
here.
this? And then when I go to the other side, put it together, now my hips go to my left.
Left.
And now my hips gonna go to my right when I move my
Right.
left foot. Right? To make it easier, probably you see this before. I don't know if you ever do something like this.
Y'all do that? I don't do that. But y'all do that?
Yes?
She does that.
You see how you move this way and the hips go this way. You see that?
Head
Or
goes
it's
up.
like doing this. So you push the hips to the
That
opposite
way.
direction that you
Yeah.
go. You see this? So you can do this. You will see
Same thing.
the mechanic of the hips is to go to the opposite direction. Doing to the same direction looks really weird. You see this? If I move the hips this way, it's like don't look nice. Alright? So make sure never leave the hips where you're going. It's got to go to the
Hips
opposite.
are left behind.
So basically, the hips move where your weight is. Right now, my weight is on my right, so that's my hips go that way. But when you transfer your weight to your left, go to the opposite direction. And then you switch it to your right, you go this way, and this way. When you tap, that's the only part where your hips are not gonna move, right? So for now, we're just moving the first two steps. Let's start together. 5, 6, 7, 8,
So keep the
and 1,
hips
2,
back.
3. For now, tap. 5, 6, 7,
And
8,
tap.
tap, and 1,
Hips.
2, 3,
Hip.
and tap. Enough for my guys. You feel like strength trying to push the hips to one side. Do only step, that's perfectly fine. It's
But
nothing
ladies,
wrong.
I want you to try.
So if you're a guy, you can do this. 5, 6, 7, tap, and 1, 2, 3, and tap. 5, 6, 7, tap, and 1, 2, 3. When you want to experiment, guys, with something new, then you push it.
Of course, honey, that's why
and
you're
hit
here.
a little bit.
So
7,
you
8,
can try.
and 1,
2,
2,
3,
3, and 4.
and
5.
5.
You don't have to be like dramatic, like
Hey, that's
too
fine.
much.
That's fine.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, good job, guys. That was it.
Yes.
Alright, let's practice with music. So that way you understand the difference between salsa music and bachata music.
Yes. This
Now,
is bachata.
We have something it's called that is not bachata.
Oh, here we go.
Every time you hear like American song turn into Latino song, that's not real bachata, but
It's true.
people like it.
We call it bongo chata.
We call it bongo chata because people that do these mixes basically just grab American song and you put bongos on top of the
Hey, honey,
music.
play our favorite song.
Yeah. So
Yes, play our favorite song.
my wife loves this song.
I'm
so
sorry, guys,
I have
okay.
to play it all the
Yes.
time. So.
And then we'll play some real bachata with,
So probably you know it. So.
sorry in advance.
Well, this is what we call bongo chata.
It's if you love Hey, I'll love some Elton secretly.
Now, if you feel the music start slow, then you understand the play.
Step, step.
Now the music start going faster.
The intro.
Start with the basic step.
Get ready.
5, 6, 7, go.
Step, 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 and step.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4,
So slower the slow
6,
step.
7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
It's gonna be a long, long time.
Now, similar like when salsa plays was this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. The only difference is that. Step, 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 step. Step. Slow down. Just slow down with the music.
Step, 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 and tap. 3 steps, and tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap.
Back to the basic.
Here we go. Hey.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Ready? Back and play. 7, 8, 7.
Step, step, tap.
Okay, guys. Get back to the front with the heel. 6, 7, 8, 1.
Ladies, we don't use the heels.
4, 5,
We fall.
7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Slow down, y después slow down. easiest thing to recognize the two musics different. You hear trumpets, more likely is salsa.
Yes.
You hear a lot of bongos and guitar, you move in bachata. You don't want to have trumpets and bachata.
Generally, you'll hear the difference because bachata tends to be a little slower, not all the time, with less instruments. You won't hear like 15 instruments going, okay?
And now you hear the beat is really easy to hear in bachata.
Yeah.
That's because, especially modern music like this one, use a lot of pop music.
Yeah.
So the beat is really simple. Salsa is really complicated. So if you hear trumpets, it's hard to understand the music, more like the salsa. If you get the beat easy, it's going to be bachata. Okay? Alright, so everybody partner up so we can do this together.
Okay, so for today, ladies, just get together, and then next week you'll all follow, okay?
Yes.
So just
We're gonna
get
find you
together.
some partners,
Yeah,
don't worry.
thank you all.
So for the guys, alright? You got two options here. But a different the salsa, I like to connect this way.
So we connect a little differently, ladies. We just put our hand right on top. Don't worry about any shopping carts today, okay?
So you guys put the hand like this.
Good.
Alright?
Yes.
And then the other hand, I do the same thing if I want open position. I do this because it's more control. If I do the basic step this way, and when I change the line like going forward, I have more control. So that way I make my partner understand in which direction she goes. Alright? We switch to this when we do turns.
Turns.
Alright? So for this a little more control to play around the dance floor.
Yeah.
Alright? So I'm gonna start like this. Ladies just like salsa. You start stepping with the
You always start with the right, okay? So we're gonna start with our right.
you guys will always start with the left. Alright, so we start the basic
Here we
step.
go.
5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3,
and
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. In our positions of the guys or the arms, you can go lower if you want to. You can keep it here, right? Or sometimes you go higher, right? You kind of go a little more romantic, right?
Okay.
Right? Or you can go to the side, right? So whatever position you feel more comfortable to do, right? Even we teach in a place like this, salsa and bachata is not a ballroom dance, it's a street dance.
Right.
So Latinos we just do
Dance
wherever,
anywhere, anytime.
It's no proper form to do it, right? But we have steps and combinations.
Yeah.
6, 7, basic.
And 1,
2, 3,
Tap.
4, 5, 6, 7,
and tap.
8.
Ladies,
1,
right,
2,
left,
3,
right.
Tap.
And
5,
left,
6,
right, left.
7, tap.
You
And
got it.
2, 3, tap.
You know it
5,
awesome.
6, 7, tap.
And
1, 2, 3, tap. And so right
Right
there.
there.
Yes. Now, bachata tend to be more romantic, right? So when we connect in close position, right, we connect with the back. So the back is here, not here.
You don't see that.
Right?
You don't get that.
Now, a different the salsa, you need a little more control. So notice there's no space between the arms. So I connect with the shoulder blade. To have more control, so that
This
way
is
when I
salsa.
do combinations, it's easy to lead my partner with this connection.
Stronger connection.
For bachata, it's a little more movement in the upper body. So to don't love the movement for the lady, I go to the middle of the back.
Where the strap is, okay?
So that way, when the ladies dance, can have a little movement with shoulders,
Shoulders.
right? Sometimes when we go too high, we love that movement so they don't have much freedom, right?
So
to avoid that,
oh, go ahead.
go to the middle of the back.
So just to clarify, salsa, shoulder blade. Bachata, middle back, okay?
Not here, right? Here.
Here, middle.
Right? So,
Here we go.
now you want to try close position, the other hand goes the same way.
So
right?
ladies, we don't have to get all like, romantic, obviously, right? We can leave space, especially if I don't know the person I'm dancing with. So here we go.
It's close position, plus two space between us.
Space between.
5, 6, 7, basic.
And 1,
2, 3, 4,
5. Good.
6, 7, yes. 1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
and 5.
6, 7, 8.
And 1.
2, 3, 4,
And 5.
6, 7, 8.
And 1.
2, 3, 4.
And 5.
Perfect. 6, 7, last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we stop. Yes.
Yay!
Alright guys, the first step, alright? So one step that we do a lot, right? Because merengue and bachata are from the same country, is something we call merengue turn. Merengue turn basically is just going a step. Let's try merengue so you see how it works. Right?
Yeah.
So with merengue, you want to do two steps. You want to go 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think you might use that. two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, at the same time I do this, I just keep going to my left. 1,
Turn. Somebody get turn. Turn.
1, 2.
2.
Don't get stuck, just keep going. 1, 2, 1,
You got it.
2, 1, 2. You get here, without changing the step, I still going 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now I can go to my right. 1, 2, 1, 2,
Good,
1,
ladies.
2, 1, 2,
And
1, 2, 1 and 2. Right?
Merengue turn.
Right? So that's a merengue turn. In bachata, we do the same thing, but the basic step has to be the bachata basic step. Now try to do the bachata basic step. 5, 6, 7, go to the left. And 1, 2, 3, and tap. 5, 6, 7. You see, our basic step is composed by 3 steps and 1 tap. But when we do merengue turn in bachata, we keep doing this step as we go to the left. So I can go to my left, start turning, and then
tap.
go to your right. And
And
go
tap.
to your left.
Left.
But you keep turning to
Keep
your left
turning.
and go to your
And
right. And go to your left. And go to your right. And go to your left. And go to your right. You see the mechanics of step don't change. I'm still going to my left. I'm still going to my right. But when I do a turning now, let's go to your right. To the right. Then walk to
Little
your left.
turn.
But now
Here we
you're turning to your right. If we still one there.
And
1, 2, 3, 4,
And
5,
right.
6, 7, 8,
And
and 1.
left.
2, 3, 4,
And
5,
right.
6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Yes.
Yeah.
So, that'll feel. Sometimes it can be a little confusing when we use turning, right? But now, pan it out so you see how it works, right? Because
Let's
this
get
is
back
a
in our
pan.
partners.
So, I'm going to connect this way, right? Yeah, when I have my pan in the center, we're going to walk around, right? So, start with your basic first. 5, 6, 7, basic,
and
1, 2, 3, 4, merengue, turn to the left.
And
1,
1. Ladies, to your right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, ladies, I'm talking to the guys. Every
And
time I
I'll
say
only
a
talk
turn,
to the ladies.
I'm talking to the guys.
Lady left.
6, 7,
Lady
8.
right.
Now, when I get to the same place that I start, 5, 6, 7, I still go to my left. And then I go to my right. Right? And now I can go merengue turn to my right. So as soon as I turn to my right, I must go
Ladies
myself.
left.
So go 1, 2, 3,
Lady
4,
left.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And
5,
left.
6, 7, 8.
And
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 1,
1, 2,
3, 4,
and
5,
5.
6, 7, and just
Woo!
stop. Yes.
Oh, I need some music.
Alright, so we're talking about music.
It's getting
Alright.
late. We need to pump it up in here.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
You got it, honey.
I forget the name of the song.
Miguel Torizo,
Miguel.
La Bachata.
La Bachata.
La Bachata. Is that right? You heard
Yes.
that song?
I went blind.
I don't know how you do it, but it's called Bachata. Literally my favorite song in the universe.
I will start the basic, but with your partner, right? Partner up.
Get ready.
Lo que hice, pero por otra cuenta veo tus historias.
Right now it's the intro to the
Side
song.
step.
No logré, no sé pa' qué si me
Get
hace
ready.
memoria.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2,
Face
3,
it.
ya
4,
sí te
5,
extraño.
6, 7,
Aunque sé
8,
que un
1,
día te voy a
3,
olvidar.
5.
And
No
tap.
lo hago, es complicado. Todo lo que hicimos.
Oh yeah.
Ready? Merengue turn to the left.
Por las calles que me dejaste, oyendo las canciones que me marcaste. Pero eso no se pide. Mejor le pido a Dios que me
Ready? Now merengue turn to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Now, if you notice, sometimes the music starts slow,
Yeah.
then the energy goes up, but then in the end, it goes down. Right? So that's something that we do when we're dancing. If we recommend people to dance, it's like if the music changes, because it's always changing, then we change to the music. Right? So in the beginning, it's like you keep the end, you go really slow, you cannot relax. I got this. Right? So it will not make
Slow
sense.
down.
Right? So it's easy to start slow, kind of like a warm up, right?
Mhm.
Then the energy goes up, so then you start throwing like cool steps, right? You leave the best steps in the middle of the song, that's when the energy is going the highest. But then at the end, you back the way you
Slow.
start. You back slow again. Right? So
And
that's
that's
the issue there.
literally every bachata song. It's like slow, fast, 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 slow.
Especially modern music, right? Alright, so that's the basic step. You notice basically
Okay.
we dance in a box, right?
Yes.
So if I'm here, imagine if I'm a lead, I'm gonna be in the right side of the box. You're gonna move to the left side of my box, and then I'm gonna dance here.
Remember,
this
we do
box.
the opposite ways.
So I'm gonna go to the left
Right.
side of the box,
To the
and
left.
back to the right side of the box. And that's what we do in dancing in this box. Right? But that box, it has front side and back side too. So this is what I can do, especially for the leads. I can check my basic step going forward. Every time I do a change, for now to keep it simple, I'm gonna go to my left leg.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the leg for the ladies, okay?
Sure.
So obviously, think about it. If he's going forward, am I going forward? No, I'm going back, right? So when he goes forward, we're gonna start back, going with the right foot. So here we go.
So I'm gonna go forward my left and
Back.
front, then together and two.
Together,
I'm gonna forward
Back
and three,
and
yeah, I'm gonna
seven.
tap and forward.
good.
I tap with the right leg, so with the next part, I'm gonna go back with my right,
Forward,
together with my
together,
left,
forward,
right,
and
and tap
tap.
with my left. Then we go again.
Back.
One,
Together,
three,
back and
four,
tap. Go
five,
forward.
6,
Together,
7,
forward,
and
and
8,
tap. Nice,
and
ladies.
1,
Back.
two,
Together, back
3, and
and
4,
tap.
and
Go
5,
forward.
6, 7,
Seven,
and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8.
8.
Perfect. Right?
That's forward
So that
and
was good, right? Now, something very important, guys, we have two different styles to do the bachata step, right? One is to go forward, together, and back, together, and another one is just walking forward. 1, 2, 3, and tap, and 5, 6, 7, and tap.
You see
In the
that?
second version, you travel more with
Okay.
this preference,
So
right?
ladies, it's the same for you. You can do step together, step and tap, forward together, step and tap. Or you can walk it out, sister. You go back, back, back and tap. Forward, and tap.
Right?
Okay?
Just like salsa, bachata is many different ways to do
Different
it, right? So something called traditional bachata, meaning the way it's been danced where born, this Dominican
Dominican.
Republic, it tends to be really small. Right? So when I do a basic of,
Two,
some
three,
people call it Dominican
Or
bachata
traditional.
or traditional, the base is
Very
really
small.
really small, right? But now bachata is known everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's very common outside of the Dominican Republic. We call it more modern bachata. Right? The basic step tend to be a little
Little bigger.
bigger. Right? So you can, but still, it's a preference. Right? Just be careful. You go to the Dominican Republic, you start doing like this step that might look
That
right,
probably
wrong,
is
or
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
You go there, go small. Right?
Yes.
So, now, also United States, you said, right? So, or Dominican Republic.
Okay?
So now, one more thing. When I go forward, guys, I don't go fully in a straight line. I twist my upper body a little bit, even
right,
I'm still
twist
looking
this
straight
way.
forward.
Okay?
I do this because this
So
helps with the
watch.
lead. Right? So let's say I'm doing my basic step here. Yeah, one naturally, the ladies understand the cat's gonna go back with the right. So this little twist is
See
when
that,
I help
ladies?
her to understand that she goes that way. And I change it if I'm gonna go back again.
That's like
Right.
my cue, like, ooh, okay, we're doing something different than the basic.
Right? So
Right.
when you guys go forward, I want you to twist a little bit your upper body, but I'm still looking this way. I don't wanna turn this way, right? I'm still looking this way, but my upper body is kind of facing the corner, right? Yeah, then I go forward the left and right. But notice that my body's kind of sliding downward, right? As I do this step.
So we're gonna do the same thing, ladies. We're gonna turn our shoulders and we're gonna go back. So we're gonna go right, left, right, and tap.
Now let's try together. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Slightly
5,
turn our chest.
6, 7, 8, and 1.
Good.
2,
Good.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Uh-huh.
7, 8, and
And-
1.
Yep.
2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. That is good. Now, only if your balance is okay, you can add something we call style. Right? Basically, when we do style, we change the way we can tap. That's an option. So when I'm going forward here, 2, 3, I'm gonna tap crossing my leg in the back.
Ladies, we're gonna cross to the front. we
When I
back.
go to the back, I do what the ladies do, is tapping, crossing in the front here.
In the back.
So we're gonna go 1,
1,
2,
2,
3, and 5. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1,
1, 2, good.
3,
3
and
in the
5.
front.
5, 6, 7,
in the
8,
back. Good,
and 1,
ladies.
2,
3
3,
in
and
the front.
5, 6, 7. But now guys, what's this? I'm not gonna do that when I wanna back to the basic step. When I go here, I will go normal, so I don't trip. Right? You
Now-
go here, just be careful when you wanna go through.
Luckily for us, let's say we're doing that style. Okay, so we're doing style.
1, 2,
And he wants to switch.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Even
8,
if we style, we're styling back here, so we can go to the side, okay?
So for you say,
So for us, it's fine. What he's saying is he doesn't want the leads over here and then having to trip themselves, okay? So you followers are fine.
alright, run it out. We're gonna do this together.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do the music.
I need that song again. Yes.
The same one?
I mean, okay.
Let's try
All right,
something.
okay. Need something different.
Put it more plain.
Yeah, it's an intro. So what do we do, guys?
Just slow.
Okay. All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Guys,
Step,
forward.
step, step back.
1, 3.
Style.
Step there. Guys, 5 basic. 1, 3.
Hey.
One more time.
Okay.
1. Alright guys, forward. So on the left. Here. Now it's out front. Ready guys, back to the left. Faces. Guys, go forward. Yeah. So, last part, right? Now guys, bachata, of course, is like more, like more. So, you're trying to just go slow, because you, right? So when you do the basic step, I want you to start learning how to make it a little easier. You see, I connected with the back, and then you can slide the hands
That's
to
smooth.
go to the hands, right? It's something easy, I want you to try. So pan it up this way. Now, this is what you're gonna do, guys. So let's say I have the hands here, right? So I'm gonna go to the outside. You see, you go from holding the hands,
Good.
you open the hands to go to the outside. Now, ladies, this is important for you to understand the follow part.
Hey, ladies, this is important for y'all to understand the follow
Oh, sorry.
part.
I said
I'm just kidding. So what we need here is a little bit of tension. All right? We need to push back because if we just drop, we can't do it if
We
we
lose the
move,
connection.
right? So as soon as he does that, we go, whoo, give him a little bit of tension.
Right. So, ladies, you always move the hands the opposite. So if I push down,
You push up.
if I push up,
You push down.
so that way, without holding, you always can keep the
Connect.
connection. Now, I'm gonna use this to be able to slide and connect to those positions.
Hey!
Right? And you do it by going in the outside. Right? It's kind of like martial arts, but don't slide your partner.
Ah. No, please don't.
It goes in the top.
So when he
It
does
goes
that,
to the top.
lady, you gotta push up.
And now I'm gonna go
Push in.
inside here. Yeah, at the same time, I push arm to go to my shoulder. Right?
Okay?
So it's like a snake. I go out here. Right? It's nothing wrong with this. You then do, okay.
But it's not cute. It's not suavemente.
Alright?
Okay? We need to be smooth.
So all I do is going to the top.
Push
It
up.
goes down. Yes, a slide. I help her hand to connect to my shoulder at the same time connect to the back. So you do that as you do your basic step.
So what?
You go 1, 2,
2,
3, and 4.
Isn't that cool?
That's a
Alright.
kind of
Keep going.
smooth way
Come on.
to connect
Let's
the
see,
partner.
girl.
Right?
Alright.
Now, do not fight your partner, right? So, ladies, you don't want to start, okay, let me help you. Right? You're just going to stay here and use resisting and the opposite of the guys do. So I go here, you're going to push back a little bit, but then you allow me to go to the back. You see that? Right, so now let's try it slow. Right? Use the hand. 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we do it with the steps. 5, 6, 7, go in 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Now slide out. 1, 2, go to the head. 5, 6, and close position. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Now slide out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basic first. 1, 2, 3. Ready, guys? 5, 6, out, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, let's rotate, ladies.
Alright, let's ladies. Now, guys, so that's just a preference. You don't have to, like, do martial arts or kung fu. Right? Just a little smooth to go from close position to open position. We used to finish the class, guys. This is the last song,
Oh,
and
yes.
let's just
Make
have
it
fun.
good, honey. Make it good.
Jacqui live on bachata, so I have to play
Right.
bachata.
Don't call me out. Oh, yeah. Let's get into the music here.
And let's play around. We all understand that we like to play.
Just hold it out, honey.
I'm gonna hold out.
Right, there we go.
5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Ready, guys? Forward, basic steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4. Back to the basic. 7, left, 5, 8. Now, guys, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And this position, guys, go forward. 7, 8, 1, 3, tap, 5, 7, tap, 1, 3, tap. Back to the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, Entonces, ladies, you look like you stop. You like, right? Five, six, seven, eight. Oh wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. Gotta go forward. 6, 7, stop. 1. 1. Back to the base, guys. Yeah. Here, you get to that part. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Guys, go forward. 7, 8, 1. 5. 1. Back to the base, guys. And get fly out. Guys, go forward. Back to the basic. Yeah. And close it. Five, 6, 7, 8, 2, 1. Now guys, keep on here. Inside here, go to the all this position, right? It ain't a turn. Left. And left. Take your time, right? Arm raise. Wait, and left. And right. And left. Guys, forward. Guys, you like this? Now listen. You still doing this set? How was the cross?
Under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone. Wait for me to come home.
That's the tip, guys.
Alright guys, good job.
All
Alright
right.
guys, we're done for today, so good
Listen,
job.
we need a picture. Okay. We need a
Bachata
picture. We need a picture. So, come on, first class of bachata. And then, it's all downhill from